Well, hello everybody. RV living with the geezer and his sidekick, Luna, who's scratching her neck right now. I just want to do a little video here. We're getting prepared for the big winter blast, or whatever you want to call it, guys. They're talking about anywhere from 4 to 7 inches of snow up here in around this area. We're about 60 miles south of the Oklahoma line, the Red River. So, yeah, getting ready. The last 2 days, it's gotten down to 22. Came out and broke the ice on the dog's water. I had to put it in that little old ice chest. It's thick. London has been chewing up all the rubber and plastic pans we put out here. We're going to have to get one of those big old galvanized pan, I guess. But this is working all right. It's an old ice chest I had. I just took the lid off of it, and yeah, it's working out okay. But I just want to show you some of the things you need to do if you're living in an RV full time to get ready for the cold, or else those pipes will freeze up on you. First of all, I've got a heated water hose that my friend Scott sent me. I really appreciate that. That is a very good gift right there. You just plug it in. See, it plugs in right here at the where you connect it to the water. And then, of course, I have the faucet wrapped up real good. And here's my extension cord running over here. And I just plug it in here to this outlet on the side of my trailer. So as long as the electricity doesn't go out, we're okay with that water hose. Because I'll show you in a minute how I keep my faucets dripping, and that keeps the pipes from freezing. So let's see what else I want to show you outside while we're outside, then we'll go inside. Right here is where it goes. That's your city water connection. That's where it's pressurized all the time. When I was out in Alpine one year, it froze and broke right here where the plastic connector is, which is a real easy fix. You got to get a new one in an RV store, but you just 2 screws, pull it off, put the new one in, and clamp it into your inline hose in there, and that supplies your trailer with water. So yeah, and as long as our well doesn't freeze, we'll be okay. My son has it's inside the pressure tank and everything, and inside the shed out there. And he's got a heat lamp on it, hopefully. So I imagine he does. Oh, and I drained my tanks, my holding tanks, my gray water and my gray water tank and my black water tank aren't heated, so I drained those. So they're empty right now, but if I do, I'm going to try not to use them. I've just got different ways not to use them. And I bought some paper bowls right here. And I'm going to try not to have to wash any dishes. I got Luna's food all made up. That's her lentils and rice in the Instapot. And if I do have to use my tanks, I will use them a little bit. I need to drip this faucet and the one in the kitchen, and they're on 2 separate tanks. Hope I'm not confusing y'all yet. But I went and bought this RV antifreeze, and yes, it's different from regular antifreeze. So last year it was $4.99 a gallon, and this year is $7.99 a gallon. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, so that's about $16 worth of antifreeze right there that'll get drained out after this freeze next time I have to empty my tanks. So that you just sort of keep buying. But to keep my tanks from filling up while I'm dripping, so you can see my shower head's off. What I do in the shower, I get my shower dripping, but I put it in this 5-gallon bucket like that. And then I get a good steady drip going. And it'll last, it doesn't even fill up halfway all night. And then I just dump the water outside, or I pour it in the dog's water out there. And then this one I do, of course, I keep it dripping. If you drip your faucets, guys, at a good drip, and with this PEX piping they use now, more than likely you're not going to have a problem. But so this one does go into the tank, so I will pour quite a bit of antifreeze down that, and I'll pour, this goes, of course, to the black water tank, and I'll pour antifreeze in there, although the black water tank is drained, and I'll be using the either outside, or I'll be using the facilities in the house. Looks like this thing is trying to, when I was pointing it at the toilet, it looked like it was trying to autofocus. I don't know about this phone anymore. It's starting to get a little, let's see here. Oh, it looks all right there. All right. Well, this isn't a video about a phone test, so and then I got this little electric heater. This little, it's called a Redstone. I got it at Tractor Supply. Actually, I've had the same heater. The other one went out on me, so I bought the exact same model because it works so good. And then, of course, we have a furnace right here that works really good. I went and bought a spare bottle, propane, a used bottle. It's like $58 for a used bottle, but it was full, you know. So I've got it set like at 65. So in the night, I'll hear it kick on. When it gets down, you know, to in the 20s, low 20s, it'll kick on. And with that enclosed belly on my trailer, it helps keep all the piping warm. You know, helps keep it from freezing. So what else? Yeah, I pull this cover off of here, of course. Let me show you what I do here on the sink. Should have had this done already. See that big sponge? I drip this sink, and my bed is right back here behind this door, and it was like tap, 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 tap. So I put that big sponge there, and it silences it. So, aha. Yeah, I've got this trailer's set up really nice. It's got a separate holding tank for this sink, for the kitchen. And then it just tees in down below to where it's only got one discharge on it. So with a valve on each tank, so you can, Jayco did a good job on that. I've seen them with two separate, where you have to move your hose, you know, and that gets to be a pain. But yeah, they're predicting some pretty cold weather, and it'll be out of here by Saturday. So I bought some canned soup, some canned chili. I'm just going to try not to cook where I have to wash any dishes, and eat off paper plates and paper bowls, and just do that, you know. I got got Luna's food all cooked up. So speaking of her, let's step back outside. Oh, and I got some salt in case it does. They're not predicting ice, but they're predicting snow. But I'll salt these steps so I don't fall on my butt. Went down these last year. Ended up out about here. Hello, Luna. Let's walk over here. She gets right in the way when you're trying to walk. Yeah, you just want to be helpful, don't you? Yeah, there's my spare bottle I bought. So, yeah, we're all set. We're all set for the polar blast. And my son, I'm going to cut this video off here in a little bit, guys. My son's been trimming, got the pole saw out, trimming limbs all over the place, and then used that new chainsaw the other day, And these limbs are mostly dead, so they're seasoned, they're ready to go. So he cut up quite a bit of wood, and they had a big old fire going in their wood stove on Sunday. Yep, sure did. And that chainsaw's working great. Of course, it's brand new. All right, guys. That dog loves to watch the birds up in the trees. I thought she was looking at squirrels, but it's birds. Yeah. We'll be talking to y'all later. Everybody stay warm. Stay blessed. Keep your health. I would say chill out, but I'm not. Peace out. Adios. Bye-bye.